endless cage. Heavy is the weight of the corporate rage. Heavy is the rust on the plates I stack. Heavy is the knife he put in my back. I feel the heat in the damn concrete. I hear the rhythm of a heart in defeat. But the iron is steady, the iron is cold, while the lies of the master are bought and sold. Gravity is a wall that I have to climb, paying for the freedom with my own damn time. The smell of the copper, the sting of the sweat, forgetting the things that I haven't done yet. Stagnant air, finding the fire in the soul's despair. Push against the shadow of the hollow man. Beat the machine any way that you can. The iron doesn't lie, the iron doesn't care. We're breathing life into stagnant air. The iron is solid, the office is glass. The iron is future, the power is past. The iron is silent, the boss is a noise. The iron is manhood, the game's up for boys. Every repetition is a scream in the dark, waiting for the friction to provide the spark. My muscles are tearing, my vision is blurred. I'm drowning the sound of his every word. Gravity is a wall that I have to climb, paying for the freedom with my own damn time. The smell of the copper, the sting of the sweat, forgetting the things that I haven't done yet. Stagnant air. He owns the desk. He owns the chair. But he doesn't own this moment. He doesn't own the weight. Stagnant air. One more rep. Signal lost in the sweat.
The office walls were closing in like a concrete grave. Every word he spat was a chain to make me a slave. Now the basement light flickers like a dying nerve. I'm taking back the power that I deserve. Dry palms scraping on the oxidized steel. This is the only gravity I want to feel. The friction burns until the skin begins to peel, turning my frustration into something real. I wrap my soul around a cold serrated bar. I'm moving mountains just to heal the scar. Dragging answer silence on my aching back. I hear the echoes of my vertebrae start to crack. The smell of sweat and rust is the only air I need. Watching the coward within me start to bleed. Every rep is a bullet through the corporate lies. I see the monster reflecting in my hollow eyes. The section burns until the skin begins to peel, turning my frustration into something real. I wrap my soul around the cold, serrated bar. I'm moving mountains just to heal the sky. Excellent rapport, he said with a sterile grin, while the paper cut bled beneath my skin. I swallowed the bile, I adjusted the silk tie. Now I'm staring at the sled where the weak things die. Basement ceiling low, the air tastes like zinc. No time to process, no time to think. Lungs on fire, the oxygen is thin. Feel the corporate poison leaking from within. One more plate for every per my last email. Watch the mental equilibrium start to fail. In the mind, he calls it synergy, I call it a cage, converting every insult into raw kinetic rage. The floor is slick with the sweat of the brave, better to be the beast than the office slave. Lungs on fire, the oxygen is thin. Feel the corporate poison leaking from within. One more plea for every come my last email. Watch the mental equilibrium start to fail. For the goal, I'm digging up the right inside my vacation. Let's touch base on Monday. Be a team player, right? Cold steel biting through the callous palm. The only anchor in this hollow calm. The boss's voice still echoes in the skull. A jagged frequency, persistent dull. He took the pride, he left a bitter taste. Now watch the human element go to waste. Slide the collar, lock the iron wheel. The only truth is what the tendons feel. Our gravity is judging every sin. The battle with the gravity begins. Choices that I never made. Another place to bury every word. Another lift to make the silence heard. Parallel the ground, the pressure stuff to peak. The iron is the only tongue I speak. Slide the collar, lock the iron wheel. The only truth is what the tendons feel. Gravity is judging every sin. The battle with the gravity begins.
was straight, but the words were crooked and cheap. I swallowed the venom and I let the silence seep down the concrete stairs where the flickering tubes hum to the sanctuary of rust where the hollow become numb. The office walls are closing like a velvet lined cage, but here in the damp I am rewriting the page. Prom is the white dust, a cloud in the throat. The scent of cold iron is a rough heavy coat. The bar is a witness to the things I can't say, lining up the fury just to drive it away. For the sins of the noon, howling at the basement like a blood-red moon. Gravity's a debt that I'm willing to pay, watching all the weakness start to wither away. The grip is a vice and the spine is a rod. In this temple of sweat, I'm the only god. Palm is the white dust, a cloud in the throat. The scent of cold iron is a rough heavy coat. The bar is a witness to the things I can't say, lining up the fury just to drive it away. In the air, it's the dead weight from the flow as you dare. Watching the memory of the suit and the lie. I'm never with them where the corporate gods die. Feel the kick drum mimic every pulse in the vein. The iron is the only thing that filters the pain. One more rep for the shame. One more rep for the name. Is honest, the iron is true. I am leaving the wreckage of the old me with you. Floors of grass, a ceiling made of spite. I swallowed every insult, I crawled out of the light. Now I'm in the basement where the concrete meets the bone, trading all my dignity for a kingdom made of stone. The smell of rusted plating, the taste of salt and copper. The heart is just an engine, and I'm the only stopper. The bar is cold against the grain of my neck. I'm reduced to a stuttering wreck. Gravity is a debt I'm refusing to pay, as the echoes of his office start to wither away. No a map of the city. I don't want your mercy, I don't want your pity. Another blade at it, another bone groaning. The sound of the soul is a mechanical moaning. The bar is cold against the grain of my neck. A mind reduced to a stuttering wreck. Gravity is a debt I'm refusing to pay, as the echoes of his office start to wither away. Shaking knees on the edge of the break. Every flight runs screaming for a single mistake. Crush the anger till the iron turns red. Forget every word that the hollow man said. Push the limit till the vision turns black. There is no surrender. There is no turning back. My legs are shivering. The floor is vibrating. I can't feel my hands, but I can finally feel myself. One more rev. Shaking knees on the edge of the break. Every fiber screaming for a single mistake. Crush the anger till the iron turns red. Forget every word that the hollow man said. Push the limit till the vision turns black. There is no surrender. There is no turning back. Weight to the floor. The signal is dead. Only the sweat remains.
Fluorescent flicker on the peeling gray. The bitter echoes of the words he'd say. I grip the frigid irons serrated in cold. The story of silence has never been told. My knuckles are wet against the rusted bar. I'm chasing a ghost that has traveled too far. The basement air is thick with the scent of the strain. A rhythmic pulsing inside of my brain. The shadow is stretching across the damp wall, watching me stumble, waiting to fall. A shadow on brick, moving out of the light, fighting the weakness in the dead of the night. The iron is screaming, the concrete is bone, burning the anger while I'm standing alone. It's no small burden we carry within. The battle of spirit against the thick skin. Voice is a needle, a sharp little sting, but here in the dampness the heavy blades ring. The sweat is no shallow river of grief. It's the price that I pay for this jagged relief. Each repetition is a strike at the past, building a frame that is destined to last. The basement air is thick with the scent of the strain, a rhythmic pulsing inside of my brain. The shadow is stretching across the damp wall, watching me stumble, waiting to fall. A shadow on brick, moving out of the light, fighting the weakness in the dead of the night. The iron is screaming, the concrete is bone, burning the anger while I'm standing alone. It's no small burden we carry within. The battle of spirit against a thick skin. The smell of iron, the taste of salt, isolate the failure. my burden we carry within. The battle of spirit against the thick skin.
A velvet noose in this concrete tomb, I let it loose. His hollow words, a paper throne. I trade his life for weight and bones. Stale air thick with the scent of sweat. Paying the debt I haven't even met yet. The fluorescent flicker is a dying eye. Watching the ego and the spirit die. Jaws locked. The pressure peaks, the rusted cage of the system creaks, grinding enamel into fine white dust, converting the shame into iron and rust. Basement teeth, biting the cold, breaking the mold that the masters hold. Gravity's burden is the only truth. Fed to the hunger of a basement youth. Crush the hierarchy under the plate. Turning the poison into my fate. A pyramid built on a worker's spine. I'm crossing the border, I'm stepping the line. Every repetition is a strike at the crown, until the whole structure comes tumbling down. The smell of iron is the smell of the war. I don't want the ladder, I want the floor, where the grape is real and the ghosts are loud, far from the reach of the core brick cloud. Jaw locked. The pressure peaks, the rusted cage of the system creaks, grinding enamel into fine white dust, converting the shame into iron and rust.
Office lighter goes behind my eyes. A hollow suit spinning tailored lies. He spoke his then and watched my spirit crawl. But now I'm staring at this concrete wall. Who owns the muscle if the mind is sold? The air is stagnant, smelling dark and cold. I wrap my knuckles in the heavy dust, converting every insult into rust. The silent thunder in my shaking hands, the iron logic that the soul demands. rain, a glorious suffering to kill the pain. The sweat is stinging like a liquid blade, a debt of anger that is finally paid. Can you feel the limit where the senses blur? I am the hammer, I am the conqueror. Technicolor bruises on the granite skin. This is where the real life begins. Desire thunder in my shaking hands. The iron locked up like a slow demands. Gravity is pulling on the rusted rack. I'm never bringing all that poison back. You call it a career. I call it a cage. The bar doesn't lie. The metal doesn't judge. And steel's the only truth I know. And where the bitter seeds of failure grow. I wish the shame beneath the frozen plates turned in every hollow one to wait. The gravity is freedom in the dark, waiting for the accidentals. The iron remains. The shame is gone. Only the weight is real. The office walls are closing in like glass, counting minutes as the insults pass. Now the basement air is thick and sour. This is my final bitter hour. The bar is freezing against my palms, better than the corporate psalms. Every play is a word they said, grinding the weakness until it's dead. Hit the floor, let the cold sink in, where the ending and the start begin. Gravity's the only truth I know. In the shadow of the heater's glow, sweat and iron, a rusted grace, wiping the world from my tired face. The iron isn't moving, I am the one being crushed beneath the dying sun. Inversion of the power, the weight is king. Listen to the heavy cables say, I am the shadow, I am the rust, turning the paycheck into dust. The floor is rising to meet my breath, a small rehearsal for a velvet death. The floor lets the cold sink in, where the ending and the start begin. Gravity's the only truth I know. In the shadow of the heater's glow, sweat and iron, a rusted grace, wiping the world from my tired face. One more. No.